Hello, hello. I was just picking up my iPad to go see if I was actually online because I didn't see anybody. Hi, Denise. I know, I was just too busy last week. I know, but I'm back. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. And I'm sorry, it's just my desk today. I'm still kind of getting myself back together from my retreat. My craft room was half of it was gone to the retreat because I take all my stamps and dies and punches and and everything for people to use, and I needed a day or two to recover because it was quite a tiring event, but it was very fun. Everyone had a great time, and I got lots of stuff to show you from that today. So why I have this here is because our make and takes for retreat, we're using the Ladybug, Hello Ladybug bundle. So I'm going to show you, make a couple of the cards. So anyway, how is everybody? I hope you're all having a good week and getting some stamping time in. We're halfway through March already, and it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Do any of you do anything for St. Patrick's Day? Do you make corned beef? It's just me. My husband's off skiing tomorrow, actually today and tomorrow, so I probably won't really do anything. I might put something green on, but other than that, I probably won't do a whole lot, as it's just going to be me. So there's a few more people hopping on. So anyway, so hi everyone, it's great to see you all today, and it's been a couple of weeks, so I'm excited to be back. And if you're watching me on the replay, thanks for watching. So today I'm going to be showing you items from my retreat over the weekend, and making a couple of cards featuring the Hello Ladybug bundle, which is what we use for the make and takes. But a couple of other things just to remind you about first, and put these to one side, and let's see. Denise says, my husband does not like corned beef. No, you won't be making it. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I prefer just regular brisket, so I often would just do that in my crock pot, which I like better. And I think actually it's bigger here than it is in Ireland, I think. But anyway, so just a reminder about the Savings in Bloom. We're halfway through this promotion now. So what this is our mini die cut, our mini Stampin' cut and emboss machine, or what I call the baby boss because it's way too much of a mouthful to remember all that, is on sale, 20% off. So it's regularly, you probably can't see this, it's regularly $60, and for the month of March it's only $48, so a really good deal. And it's quite unusual for Stampin' Up to do as good a sale as this, so don't miss out. And along with that, there are 13, there's 12 here and there's one here, bundles, stamp and die bundles that are all in the annual catalogue, and they all work with the mini die cut machine, and they're all 20% off also. So it's a really, really good deal. A lot of these I have, and I showed you them a couple of weeks ago, and I'll maybe grab them to show you again next week because we'll be near the end of the promotion then. But if you go to the Stampin' Up website, you will you can go to my website up there, gillianstamps.stampinup.net. You will see there's a tab that says Savings in Bloom, I think, under on sale or something. Anyway, there's a tab for it, and you can click and you can see all the the bundles that are on sale. So it's just for the month of March. Don't forget too that this is my anniversary month. March 4th was my 10th anniversary with Stampin' Up. And so for every $50 order, using my host code up there, you get to choose, I forget how I worded it, but I have to go back and look at my original post. But anyway, basically another $10 worth of products. So I'll put a link to that. I'll write details of that afterwards too. I'm embarrassed because I can't remember what I offered now. It's been a long couple of weeks. And another reason to get an order in March is that, unfortunately, Stampin' Up told us that our shipping is going to go up a little bit in April. Now, they haven't raised our shipping in 10 years. So, that's not bad. We've been pretty lucky, really, to have it stay the same for that long. But it is going up, like the flat rate will go up $1 next month. So stock up this month and save on shipping a little bit. All right, so let's put these aside and let me show you some of the fun things we did at retreat. It was really fun. I know I keep saying fun, but it was. So first of all, everybody got their own little name tag. And so the theme was spring. So everybody got one of these. And Lisa's somebody that ordered a kit to go. So she wasn't able to come. So I'm kind of stealing her name tag to show you. So it's using the greenhouse bundle. And this is a shaker. I want to make you all dizzy. But it's got little flowers and sequins in it. And it stands up. And this is the pansy paper. So they got one of these on their table. And then there was a lot of little bugs around. They got these on their gift bags. So everybody got a swag bag with goodies in it. So there were some ones with bees. And I got these chocolates, the bees and the ladybugs on Amazon. And this is the Heart and Home Designer Series paper. And then the doilies. And I don't know if you knew, but the doilies that are part of this suite, they're coloured on one side. They're Misty Moonlight, Cinnamon Cider, and I think Basic Grey. But on the back, they're white. And then some little vellum wings. And then there was a Ladybug version too. And this is the leaf from the Ladybug stamp set. And the sentiments are from the Ladybug stamp set too. So everybody got one of these and these little wings. So they were pretty good chocolates. So that was on their swag bags. And then throughout the day, we like to kind of pamper our attendees and give them little table gifts. So they got a few little surprises. This was one of them, this little gnome. Isn't he cute? So he is sitting on a jar of Jelly Bellies. So everybody got one of these. And I had seen this idea. I made some over the holidays because in our last mini catalogue, we had felt. Do you remember? So I made some with felt, and I thought it would be so fun to do them for a spring theme also. So Kristen actually did these for me, and so she just kind of changed them up a little bit, and we used paper. So this is the pattern party paper, which is one of the host sets. So isn't he cute? Yeah, so that was the gnome. And then another gift we had was these little gifts. And I'll show you how, oops, that's one of the chocolates fell out. I have a couple of different, so this one is using the rainbows dies, and this one is using one of the border dies, and I forget the name of this. The chocolates are falling out, but here we got some more bugs, and this is actually a, take one of these out to show you. These are actually Post-it notes, and they're in the shape of leaves, so these are pretty fun. And then in the back there's a little bunny rabbit and some lip balm and another little chocolate. So what these are actually, and I don't know if you can see, these are actually our square acetate boxes. I think they're like 3.5 by 3.5 or 3, but yeah, I think they're 3.5 by 3.5. And so what we did, and we got this idea from Patty Bennett. She had done them, I think, last year around this time. So you just cut the box in half, and then you put the two halves together, and then you just take this a piece of cardstock and fold it over and make a handle in it, and then stick it down into the box. So and then we decorated it. So pretty fun. So that was another one, and there was some different colors. And then the last thing they got was a package of some note cards and envelopes. Now, or memories and more note cards and envelopes. Now, as part of their swag bag, everybody got, let's see, let me show you. Hi, Cindy. Yes, they were very fun. It's always fun designing them and making them. Kristen is on my team, and she always helps me, and we just have so much fun coming up with new ideas. We like to pamper people. So in their swag bags, everybody got items from the Abstract Beauty suite this time. So they got an ephemera pack. This one has been opened, but this is mine. But they got an ephemera pack, a whole pack. And then they got half a package of the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. It's a 6x4 pack, and it comes, and it's a specialty paper. It's got gold on it. I'll show you some more of that in a little bit. And then everybody got a package of these adhesive-backed hexagons also. And there was a few other things they got in their bags too, but this is basically what we used on our cards. So this box complemented that also. I'm going to open it. I hate to open it and open Kristen's lovely bow, but I'll see if I can tie it again. So everybody got one of these boxes with a selection of these note cards and envelopes, and they go with these are the solid, oh yeah, here's some of the so these go with the Abstract Beauty suite. Really fun envelopes. So because everybody got half a pack of paper, they still had plenty left once their make and take cards were done, so they could use the ephemera and these to put some more cards together. So they got 4 more note cards and envelopes. That's fun envelopes. So everybody got a box of those, and not everybody's were the same, because there's, I think, 10 different cards and envelopes that are all different in a pack. So everybody got an assortment. So that was that, and then let's move on to the actual cards. Oh, and before we get on to the cards, let me take a little diversion and just remind you about my cards for Ukraine. I showed you these, we made this card 2 weeks ago. So this is my sunflower card for Ukraine to raise money for Ukraine. And I've got I've got orders for about 50 right now, and I haven't really even talked about it that much, and I've got to finish, and I haven't fulfilled them all quite yet. And I'm actually working on a second design that has a stamped sunflower. But these I am selling for $5, and they are going to a Christian humanitarian aid organization that is helping women and children evacuate. This organization is working with a church in Kiev. So they're helping people evacuate and helping people that have been displaced from their homes due to bombing and etc. So they're $5, and the whole $5 is going to the organization. I'm donating the supplies for the cards. And I'm doing different sentiments. I've got happy birthday, you are loved, thinking of you, thank you. And there was one other one. I can't think what the other one is right now. Best wishes is the other one. So if you'd like to purchase one from me, one or more, then let me know, and there will, if you're not local, if I need to mail it, there'll just be a small additional charge for shipping, but it'll be a couple of dollars. So anyway, just let me know. So there's that. All right, so the Ladybug cards. So we had 6 make and takes, and so this was one of them. And this piece of paper here is one of the designer series from the paper pack, and we thought it'd be fun to do something a little unexpected, so not your traditional kind of red and black ladybugs. So we went with this abstract beauty paper instead. So that was fun. These wings are actually punched out from. Let's see if I can open these up and show you. Whoops. So these wings, so you get in the ephemera pack, you get 3 packs. I've used a couple of things, 3 sheets. You get this sheet, and then you get some vellum. And I have used a little bit of them. But this heart here is what was used for the wings. So there's a punch, a ladybug punch with the, let's see if I can get that where there's no glare. So we use that for the wings, and there's a stamp in the stamp set that you can just stamp the dots. So the dots were stamped in black. And then these wings are punched out from the shimmer vellum, which they had some of that in their swag bag too, the in color shimmer vellum. And then some pretty ribbon, and these little hearts are from the ephemera pack too. So that was one, and then this one was another one. So this is fun. So this was mostly punching out the little ladybugs' bodies, and then punching out their wings, and then they stamped the coordinating colors. So this is Daffodil Delight. They stamped the dots in Daffodil Delight, and then used a little bit of Wink of Stella. I don't know if you can see, but the dots are kind of shiny. And then this is from the ephemera pack. And we've got this little guy inside. And then the eyes, now I got this idea from Brenda Quintana. She did a card like this, but she did a big slimline card. But the eyes, I don't know if you can see, but they are pearls. And I just took my black Stampin' Blend marker and just did a little tiny dot on them to make the little black eyeball. So they were fun. And again, some of the paper from their paper pack. So that was that one. And there's this one with some lovely hexagons. Get this out of the way. Just move this out of the way a little bit. So these hexagons are the dies that are part of the Abstract Beauty bundle. And they were cut from the designer series paper. And then this sentiment, actually, there's 2 sentiments in the stamp set. Oh, actually, not in that stamp set. We used a second stamp set also, as there aren't many sentiments in the Ladybug. We used this sentiment set, Happy and Heartfelt, that's in the mini catalogue. And there's a Happy Mom Day and a Happy Dad Day. So for this one, we just took the Happy Dad Day and didn't ink up. This is embossed. So you just take your stamp and just tap the happy onto the embossing, onto the Versamark, and then you turn it around and ink up the day and then stamp it with a gap in the middle. And then we put a little bee in there, so it's happy bee day, happy birthday. And that's the inside. Being awesome is just your thing. So that was another one. And then there was this one. Do you like these? A little bit different, huh? So this is a fun fold that you may have seen. This is quite a popular fun fold at the moment. And it opens like, so this is from the ephemera, and the paper's all from the paper pack, and then it opens like this, and then it opens again. And this frame is part of the ephemera pack. It's one of these. There's two little frames, and then this tab here is from the ephemera pack too. So there wasn't very much stamping on this one, just this middle stamping there. So that's that one. And then we had this one, which is a fun fold, and again, really easy, not much stamping, mostly just using the ephemera. These are all from the ephemera pack. So this just stands up like that. It's kind of like a diagonal easel card. And the die cut. And then this is ephemera here that makes it stand up. So I'm going to show you how to make this one, and then the last one also. So this one I'm going to show you how to make too. Now it's funny actually, because I keep seeing this fold now. It's all of a sudden this is the popular fun fold that everybody's making. The original one I saw had a belly band around it. So I've seen a couple of demonstrators do it, and funnily enough, this morning in my email, I follow Patty Bennett's blog, and her blog today, and I'd already decided to do this, so I thought, oh, I'm just going to stick with it, but her blog today has a card using this fold on it too, but she has the belly band. So what you do is you just open the ribbon, and then it opens like this, and then this part opens also. And so you can use any, this is using the paper from the paper pack, and then I embossed this with the, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the embossing folder, but I'll put all the products later. And then we've got a little bee. So let me show you how to make these two. So everybody got, let's see here, everybody got a little kit to make. They got their cards in their envelopes all ready to go with their designer series paper already cut, and then they got a little extra pack of cardstock and everything to punch their bugs and their ribbon and everything. So let's start with the Misty Moonlight fun fold. So here's all the pieces. So what you'll need for this, if you're going to make it from scratch, is you'll need a piece of this is Misty Moonlight, and this is 11 by 4 1/4, and then you're going to score at the 5 1/2, and then on one side you're going to do a diagonal score, okay? And then you got to think, it's a bit tricky, you got to make sure that you fold it the right way. So you want your card base with, just like it is here, with the one end of the score line here and the other one here, not going this way. And then you'll fold it in like this. So you want the fold going the same, the score line going the same direction as your fold here. We call it a mountain fold. So you want 2 mountain folds. And then we've got all these pieces of everything that's already cut for us, cut for me. So I've got a piece of basic white that's going to go inside, and then I've got these pieces of designer series paper to attach. So let's do some attaching here, and then we'll do some stamping. So I'm going to put, see, that's the one that's on the other card. So let me grab my Stampin' seal, and let's do some assembling here. And So this goes on to here. And I can give you the dimensions. Let me measure. This piece is, this Misty Moonlight piece is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. And this pink piece, the designer series paper, is 3 by 4. So it's 1/4 inch smaller. And then these pieces were just one piece cut in half. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. So kind of like a regular, your first matte layer that you would usually put on a piece of cardstock. And then you're just going to cut them in half. So these will just go on here and on the other side. So we'll just attach these. This one. So did you all know too that Misty Moonlight is going to be retiring soon? I'm really sad because it's one of my favorite colors. I'm hoping that they might bring it back at some point. So the in colors, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade. Let's see, what are the other ones that are going away? Magenta Madness, Cinnamon Cider, and what's the last one? Can anyone remember what the last in color is that's going away? Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness. What's number 5? Having a hard time thinking. Anyway, they will all be retiring when the new annual catalogue comes out, which is the beginning of May. So we have about a month and a half left to stock up. So if you love Misty Moonlight and Just Jade like I do, then be sure to stock up now, because once they announce the retirement list, which is March 23rd, then everything goes really quickly then. So what are your favorite, what's your favorite in color that's retiring? Let me know. So now I'm going to put some adhesive. Oh, Bumblebee, that's the other one. Yes, Bumblebee. I like Bumblebee, although it's very similar to Crushed Curry. So I'm going to put adhesive just on this one, this bottom half. So I'm going to turn it, and I want it on this half right here. So I'm going to put some adhesive on both sides. This adhesive's kind of being a little funky. Let me just switch to another one here. There we go, that's better. So let me attach this one, and we're just going to center it. And you want to line up these little points on your score line. Just like that, and kind of center it left to right. So there's that. Now let's do some stamping. So I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight ink. So Denise, is that your favorite Bumblebee, or you're telling me that's the one I missed? But what's your favorite one that's retiring out of there? So let's see. I want You Matter to Me. Let's see, where did my, lost my little, I've lost my die cut. Oh, there it is. So let me just grab my pad here. So inside I want, let's do my tag first. We'll do them in the right order. So I'm going to put You Matter to Me, and I'm going to put it kind of over to the right. You Matter to Me. I'm going to stand up so I can get it straight. And then on the inside, I want no matter what. You matter to me no matter what. Stand up again. Misty Moonlight. Yes, that's mine too. I was very sad in the last round of in colours that retired. Pretty Peacock was the one that I was really sad about. I kind of tend to like the blues and the turquoises and the purples. So I'm always sad about those. All right, that's those two. All right, and then we'll attach this inside. But you never know, some of, quite a few of our in colours have come back over the years when they've done a colour refresh, like Mint Macaron was an in colour, I think. Pool Party, Calypso Coral, those were both in colours. So you never know, if we keep requesting, Misty Moonlight might come back. All right, so now we need to grab the, I'm going to put this on with embellishments, and then I'll grab the ephemera. So this is a really quick, easy card. Let's see, do I need to, yes, I want to put them all over. Yeah, we haven't had a colour refresh in a while, so I'm putting this kind of down to the bottom right a little bit. Just like that. So I need to get my ephemera to go on here. So I'm just going to grab some of these. Let's see which ones Kristen used, because Kristen designed this card. So we'll do one of these, and then we'll do this one. And this little one, and then we need two of the vellum things. We'll do those in a minute. So I think I'll just use glue dots for these. So this is super easy. And there. Yeah, this has Just Jade in this paper also. And this one this way around. And then I'm going to put two little gold vellum hi Kathleen, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're making ladybug cards. Well, this one's not a ladybug card, but in fact the other one's not either. Come to think of it, but I'm using the ladybug bundle. All right, so a couple more glue dots and we'll poke these underneath. Let's see. Stick this under here. And then one more on here. Of course, you could add some embellishments if you wanted. And then we just got to put one on the inside as the kind of little stopper. So let's put this one under here. There. And then we just need one kind of right here. There's our other one. So we'll do one of these. And we'll put this one on with a dimensional because we need it to kind of be popped up a little bit. The card will still close just fine, but we need the card to, and we need it to pop up a little bit so it acts as a stopper. So I'm just going to put that kind of like right here, just like that. And then we'll add a couple of leaves. Now, oh, you know what Kristen did, which was very clever, is she punched out a butterfly wing and from the designer series paper, and then she cut it in half. But I think I'm just going to use two of these because I think these will look pretty also. But you could do whichever. And then Let's see, should I put these on? I don't think I need to put these on dimensionals. I'll just put these on with glue dots. One right here. And then, there. Where are the gold embellishments from? So Kathleen, I'm using the ephemera, the Abstract Beauty ephemera pack. So it comes with 3 sheets. It comes with this vellum one, which is where I got the gold from. And then it has 2 other die cuts pages. So this is the Abstract Beauty ephemera pack. So I'm showing what make and takes we made at our retreat on Saturday, and everybody got in their swag bag a packet of these, this ephemera pack, and half a pack of the designer series paper that's in the same suite. So that's what I'm making up. So this is one of the cards. So isn't that pretty and super simple? And you could use any, and they'll have enough left in their pack to make plenty more. They just need to provide their own card stock, and then they can make up some more cards. So that's that one. Now let me show you how to make this other one. This one, which my ribbon is getting a bit frayed. This one got tied and opened and retied like a bunch of times. So let's get all the bits and pieces that we need for this one. So let's do the stamping first on this one before we do any assembly. So on the inside, on this one, I did congratulations, because on the front it said, "May your greatest wish come true." So I thought this could be a birthday card, and then congratulations on the inside. So let's do that. So I'm going to grab some of this other stuff out of the way here. So let's do congratulations. I'll grab that. So this again is from the Happy and Heartfelt stamp set. I'm going to stand up so I can try and get it straight. There we go. And then while I have my black, I'm going to do my die cut. And this is from, oh my goodness, I think it's from the Tasteful Labels dies. But I will link the products I used underneath. And then I'm doing the sentiment. This is from the Ladybug bundle, and this says, "May your greatest wish come true." So I'm going to stamp that. And I'm going to kind of stamp it up to the top right. Just like that. That came out nice, didn't it? Nice big bold sentiment. And then I had some little Blushing Bride flowers inside. And these flowers are also from the Ladybug bundle. So let's bring back my card again. And we'll just do some little, I stamped off a little bit, but I'm not going to this time because I don't want to get ink on my black pad. So we'll just do some like that, and we'll do some in the top. Let's see, how should we do this? There we go, that's pretty. And that's all the stamping on this card. But we've got a bit of punching to do. So now to assemble. So this is just a regular 11 by 4 1/4 card base. I can put this out of the way. And score at the 5 1/2. And, oh no, actually I lie. This is a little bit smaller. This is 4 inches by 10.5. So it's a little bit smaller than your regular card base. And then you're going to score at the 5 1/4 mark. So it's 1/4 of an inch smaller than a regular card base because it's going to go on to another base. So then I've got these 2 squares that are, I think, 3 3/4 square. Yes, 3 3/4 square. And I ran them through with an embossing folder, and I can't remember the name of this, something flowers, but I will post everything underneath. And you want to score it. What I found easiest was to score it diagonally before I embossed it, and then you can still kind of see the score line a little bit and refold on it. It's a bit hard to score once it's embossed, so that would be my recommendation, to score first really well, and then you can refold. So I'll just score these, burnish these really well now. And then these are going to get attached either side of the card base. So I'm going to put adhesive just on one side. And you can use whatever glue you like. You can use liquid glue if you like here. And so we'll line this up. And you want to put it on the inside, just a fraction to the inside of the score line. So this part will fold in properly. You don't want to put it right on the score line or it won't fold in. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to line this up. And it should be, on the diagonal, it should be just the same length as the card base. So that's that, and then that'll fold in nicely. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So yeah, this seems to be a popular fold that's going around at the moment with Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. So I'm not sure who started it. So I'm not quite sure who to give credit to, but I saw Erica Serwin do one, and I've seen Patty Bennett, and then I think there's another demonstrator, Kristen Rosario, I think. So I'm not sure who started it. All right, so now that's done. The next thing to do is the ribbon. Oh no, I'll just put this paper on. So then I've got a piece of designer series paper that is 3 3/4 by 5, and this is just out of that Abstract Beauty paper pack. So I'll add this to the front, and that's that same pink from that we used on the first card. Ornate Floral 3D. Oh yeah, I think it is Denise. Thank you. Denise is my go-to person today for things that I can't remember the name of. All right, now before it's going to go on to this base here. See, this one I did a little too close to the score line, and it's not. Oh, there we go. That's good. Before I attach it to this Just Jade base, I'm going to attach the ribbon. So let me grab my ribbon. This is the pretty Just Jade and gold ribbon. Oops, that's my little black piece. So what I'm going to do is I want to make sure that I've got enough ribbon to tie on this side to tie my bow over here. My bow wants to be on the right, so I'm going to do this. Now there's lots of different ways you can do this, but I find it easier to do it this way so that I make sure that I've got enough ribbon. So that should be good. So I'm going to tie a bow, and it doesn't have to be a pretty one at this point. We can fix it later. This is just so that I get my ribbon positioned right for when I attach it to the base. So it doesn't have to be perfect right now. And I'll trim it in a little bit. All right, so now I can, oh, as if I've got it twisted. Let me redo that. I don't want it twisted on the back. I want it nice and flat. So let's fix that. We'll do it again. There goes the garbage, or the recycling, or whatever it is outside. All right, that's better. Thank you, Kathleen, for sharing. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a cute card fold. I like it. All right, so now I'm going to put adhesive on the back here so that I can attach it to this card base. And I'm also going to, ooh, sticky. I'm also going to put some kind of across the middle here just to be sure that the ribbon is going to really stick. So I'm not going to go quite up to the edge. I'm just going to put some kind of right there so that I know the ribbon's going to really get stuck down. And this piece is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this is a single piece, but it's the same size as a regular card base. It's like if you cut your 8 1/2, 11 in piece in 4. And I'm just going to center this on here. Hopefully I've got this the right way up. Yes. You know me. Something's bound to go wrong. Now at this point, and you want to make sure when you do this that the triangle on the left is on the top, okay? Because there are a little die cut is going to go. This is the side that's going to open first. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to poke a little glue dot under there just to kind of secure that ribbon properly. So I'm just going to, you could undo the bow and put some adhesive under here, but I think that's fine. I just don't want that part to come up. Okay, now let's work on this. So here's the die that's going to go in the middle, and then I need my flowers and I need my bumblebee. So for the flowers, I'm using the medium daisy punch, and I'm going to punch out a couple of daisies with some polished pink. Hopefully this is big enough. Ooh. Barely. There's one. And I was a bit stingy on the cardstock there. Let's see if I can get one more. And there is a daisy in the Ladybug punch, in the Ladybug set also. There's a daisy here, and you can cut it out with the punch. It's the same size, except for the petals are skinnier. So it's the same overall size, but if you stamp it and punch it out, it just cuts off a little bit of the petals. They'll be skinnier like this. So I thought it would just be easier just to punch out of cardstock. But there is that, if you're not going to punch it out, there is that stamp also. And there's even the little stamps kind of to go in the center, these two. So you've got that as an option. All right, so let me see. Now these I'm going to attach together, and you can, if you like, you can curve the petals down a little bit. Do that on the other one. And then I'm going to stick those together with a glue dot. Lots of glue dots today. Oops, I put that on the, oh no, that's okay. I want my petals curving down. So I put this on the bottom one, and then we'll just lay this kind of over the top, like that. And we can, oh, we won't attach that. So let's attach this first, and then we can start attaching the other. So this one I don't think I'm going to put on with dimensionals actually, because on this one it kind of sticks up a bit. I think I'm going to try doing it flat. So I think I'm just going to put some adhesive. Of course the ribbon might get in the way. We'll see. See which we like best. So you're just going to put adhesive on the left side, and then this gets centered onto your card. So you, again, you want to make sure that this left triangle is the one that's on the top. So we will just put this like that. There we go. We can tuck our little bow ribbon under there for right now. I will trim this in a little bit. Okay, then we can put the daisy on, and I want it this way so the petals kind of turn down. So again, I'll put that on with a glue dot. I keep losing my glue dots. So I'm going to put that like that. And then for the little bee, I'm going to use my my Ladybug punch, and I'm going to punch out a black bee body. A bee body. So I'll punch this. And then, oh dear, that was my hearing punch. I think she sees someone going by outside. I was thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could get through a whole Facebook Live with no tally barking, but apparently that's not going to happen. Now I'm looking for, I want to use this for the bee, and I'm looking for, I had a smaller piece. Here it is, because I don't want to cut into a hole. This is a smaller piece. So I'm going to use this for the bee, and I'm going to colour in the stripes with black. So I'm going to punch out another one with the stripe, making sure that the stripes are going horizontally. And have to go. Okay, bye, Kathleen. Yes, do case this card. Oh, hi, Cindy. Oh, good. I'm glad you had fun. All right, so let's cut off his little body. And in fact, I'm going to stick the wings on first before I do that. I forgot, his stripes are a little slanting, but that's all right. And I forgot to get my black marker, so let me grab that quickly. So I'm just using my Stampin' Right black marker, but you could use your blends or a Sharpie. So I'm just going to colour in carefully the stripes. And there you go. That's a bit rough, but... And then I'm going to punch out the wings with some vellum. And you can use, as I mentioned earlier, everybody that attended had some shimmer vellum in their packet. And so on the sample, I actually used the Pale Papaya Shimmer Vellum, but I'm just going to do a regular clear vellum for right now. And I didn't colour in his head because we're going to cut that off. We're going to chop it off. So I'm going to stick this on with a glue dot or a couple of glue dots, his wings, or her wings. I don't know if it's probably a, unless it's the queen bee, it's probably a male, right? And we'll stick, get this right. And that way I can just follow the line of the... Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back. Stick it onto the body. And you can add a little stinger if you like, just cut out a little triangle. And then the finishing touch on the bee is these little, they're supposed to be petals, but we're going to put those on as kind of a little decorative touch to the wings. So it's kind of fun. So again, another little glue dot. On here. Make sure I'm doing this the same way up. On here. You can see the glue dots a little bit, not that much. So that's the little bee. And we'll attach him with a dimensional, I think. If I can find them. Here we go. I can do, let's see, this way or this way, maybe this way. And then a finishing touch, I'm going to use some hexagons. So everybody got a pack of these, and we'll just, see, I don't have my take your pick, I'll just use my scissors. I'm going to put hexagon right in the middle of the flower here. Should have done that first because little bee's antenna's in the way. There we go. See if I can position him a little bit differently. And then I'll put a couple down here. Put one on here maybe. Whoops. And there. And then, let's see, what did I do on that one? I'll do a couple more up here. And then what I will do is I'll trim my ribbon a little bit. Now you don't want to trim it too short because you want the recipient to be able to tie it again, untie it and tie it again if they want. So leave it a little bit longer than you maybe normally would on a card. I think that's good. So pretty cute. And I've seen people do all kinds of different things with the bees. I've seen people put little pearls around, and you could put little eyes on if you wanted. So let me bring back the other one. This is the other one. And I'll take pictures of all of them too, and put them on my Facebook page. So anyway, those were two of the cards that we did at the retreat. So I hope you like them. And yeah, this is a fun suite with the paper because there's lots of different designs. There's kind of flowery ones, there's more contemporary ones, geometric, and you get 4 of each design. Just flip through and show you some of the others quickly. You get 4 of each design in your pack, so really fun designs. A good assortment, and with the gold, I love that one. So yes, really pretty. So they got lots, everybody got lots more to make lots more cards. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next week with another project. Bye everyone. Thanks again.